Hey guys, welcome back. This is Mike. I just want to thank you guys for checking out the auction and checking out the videos. I appreciate it. Alright guys, so this is the second video. This is going to be a tone test. First video was just a overview of what the amp looked like. This is the amp that you will receive whenever you purchase this. Hope you do. I'm going to be playing through a Marshall 412. It's the 1960 Vintage series that has the Vintage 30s in it. So what I'm going to do is I have two guitars, one that has active EMG 8185, and I have another one that has passive, but it's the Marjo deactivator's bridge and neck combination. So what I'm going to do is just play, and I'm not going to touch the EQ at first. It's just going to be at 12 o'clock, so you can just have a good bass comparison of what the amp sounds like. The preamp volume is going to be around 9. I'm going to have it cranked up pretty loud. It's going to be about 2. So this is just going straight into the mic camera. I'm not micing anything or anything like that. So anyway, first and foremost, I just want to say, if you guys have any kind of email or questions or whatever, if you want to hear, hey Mike, can you try, throwing a tube screamer on that thing, or boosting the high end, or taking out the mids or something like that, feel free to email me. I always have my phone on me. I'm fast to respond, and be more than happy to do another video for you guys. If you guys want to hear something, classic rock or some kind of jazz sound, or a cool metal sound, just let me know. I have plenty of guitars. I have different pickups in them, Blackouts, Seymour Duncans, and EMGXs. So same coils. If you want to hear something, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to do it. So like I said, I'm going to start off on the EC1000 that has the EMGs in it, and I'm just going to do a little bit of riffing here, but nothing, extravagant, extraordinary. It's just going to be so you can hear what the amp sounds like. I have a super overdrive on the floor. I'm going to engage that after a while, so a lot of people like to throw in a pedal in front of the amp to, make it a little bit more oomph, a little bit more dirtier. So anyway, so I'm just going to give you a bass comparison here at first, just to see what the amp sounds like by itself. All right. I'm going to start off on the bridge and go over to the neck. So, alright, here we go. Something on the neck pickup, which is the 85. So you get that real nasty, classic rock sound. The 800 was, notorious for that. That's, this is like the amp that started it all, if you will. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is go to the EQ a little bit, and I'm going to boost the treble and presence a little bit. Let me throw in probably about presence around 7. Let's start some bass in there around 8. Let's start some mids in there around 7, and put the treble around 7. And I'm not going to touch the master volume or preamp. Just those minor changes, you can actually hear how the amp actually changes in response to that. So, all right, here we pedal. A lot of old school players do it, and it just adds something, just a little bit more oomph to it. So you'll hear when I engage it. So here we go. You won't have to worry about, if you're in a band, you won't have to worry about being heard. That's for sure. All right, guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the, let me just turn the volume down. Switch over to the C1 that has the DiMarzio deactivators in it. All right. This also gives you a pretty good comparison, like if you're not an active guy, you like passives, so it gives you a pretty good comparison of, what sounds better to your ears. All right, the EQ's still the same. I'm just going to turn the master volume back up. And I'm going to do the same thing again, starting on the bridge. Let's go over to the neck pickup and do the same thing there. All right. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually switch over to, because obviously it's a one-channel amp, but I'm going to actually go over to the EQ and I'm going to actually tweak it so we can get a pretty clean sound. I'm going to throw in some bass and some treble. I'm going to put, bass and mids, put those around 8, and I'm going to back the presence to about 3 and back the treble to about 2, because these are kind of high-end registered pickups. And I'm going to take the preamp volume down to probably about maybe 1.5 and turn the master to probably about 4. And one thing I do want to emphasize big time, that this is the exact amp that you will get whenever you get win the auction. Because like I said, I've had issues in the past where I got something and it wasn't what they described it to be, or the pictures were different. So this way you're able to see what you're getting and able to hear what you're getting as well. So I'm going to just do some stuff on the neck pickup, nothing flashy, nothing fancy, just so you guys can hear what's going on. So here we go. Some chorus on that, it's all over, buddy. So anyway, well guys, that's it. And again, I want to thank you for checking out the auction and checking out the videos. And please feel free to email me about anything if you want to hear a different type of sound, different type of guitar, pickups, different effects, stomp boxes, you name it. I can kind of pretty much do whatever you guys want me to do. So anyway, that's it. Happy bidding, and thank you guys, and cheers. Take care.